Hi folks, Aaron here from Aaron's Practical Reviews. Today I want to review the Zmodo surveillance camera system. It's something that I purchased on Amazon a few weeks ago. I've been using it for a little while. It's basically a camera system that you plug in outdoors, put anywhere in your house. It connects to your Wi-Fi and allows you to view it on your phone, a mobile device, and it's got some cloud storage, some things like that. So this is what it is right here. I purchased two of them a couple weeks ago for during the Cyber Monday, Black Friday week deal. I like to review things that I buy and own. I don't buy things to review, like for the sole purpose of reviewing. So this is yet another thing that I've purchased for myself that I've used for a little while. Then I ended up buying two more, and now I have a total of four of them. And so I want to talk about my experiences with them, if they're any good, if it's something I would recommend. So let's start here with the basic setup of it. So this camera here is in my backyard. This is at the front porch on the front door. This one is to look at, obviously the driveway. I've got some interesting footage from this guy already that I'll show you here in a second. And this is my package camera, so I can see if any packages are on the front porch. As you can see here in the box, you get I ordered the 2-pack. It comes with the two cameras. It comes with the mounting hardware. Comes with a couple of screws, 3 screws. It has an antenna that hooks to the back of it, right back here. It has a power cord. Okay, this is kind of interesting here. For some reason, I made 2 separate orders, and on the first order, I got a charger that looked like, or a plug that looked like this, kind of like your phone or any kind of a mobile device charger. On the second order, I got a plug that looked like this, that had the built-in wire that was built into the plug. So I got 2 separate plug-in mechanisms with 2 separate orders of the same exact device. Okay, one thing about this device is that it's very easy to hook up and connect to your Wi-Fi. Actually, on the actual app itself, there is a video. If you tap up here on the screen, the video will actually play, and will walk you through step by step on how to connect it to your home Wi-Fi system. Now, that is very important, and one tip about that is if you are hooking it up, I found out of the 4 that I own, 3 of them I hooked up as soon as I got it, I went near my router in the house, anywhere in the house basically, and followed the process by holding your phone. It'll show you up 8 inches away and letting it read the bar scan and connect to your Wi-Fi that way, versus hooking it up outdoors and then trying to connect it to your Wi-Fi. For whatever reason, 3 of the ones that I did indoors worked great. I could hook it up to the Wi-Fi, then unplug it, take it out, hook it up to the house, and as soon as I plugged it in, it reconnected to the Wi-Fi and to the cloud and allowed me to view it. The one that I tried to connect to the Wi-Fi after I had hooked it up outdoors, just not thinking, I just hooked it up, and then I didn't connect it to the Wi-Fi. When I did that one outdoors, I had major issues. I'm still having issues to this day with it. It's possible it's because it's the furthest away, but it seems to disconnect a lot, and I had troubles connecting. That also just happened to be the only one that I didn't follow the directions to a T with hooking up. So I would definitely recommend hooking it up to your Wi-Fi indoors as soon as you take it out of the box and follow the directions, and then take it outside and connect it to your house. I'd do it that way. As far as how the app is working and the footage on the devices, I'm getting really clear HD footage, as you can see here. The app itself is very easy to use. Here, I'll walk you through here's a little walkthrough of the actual app itself and how easy it is once you get it up and running, get everything connected. So let me walk you through the app here real quick. Let's see how long it takes to get to your actual footage. So there's that. And that's how long it takes to get the footage up from the minute you open the app. Now this is the 4 screen, but here, let's go through. So here's your app. If you hit that, it will literally run you through exactly how to hook up your devices. It's a tutorial video built into the app and how to do that. So if you scroll down, you can set your notifications to on or off. You can come down here, and this is what I have set up. Mine is perimeter. This is a group. You can go individual cameras or set up a group. I have set up a group. Now here you have live mode or replay or playback. So I'm going to go into live mode. And there. So here, as you can see, driveway, my spot for Amazon packages, my backyard, and my walkway. So you can scroll through to any of these. If you want to go full screen, just touch it, and it's up. So you can go in here, you can record clips, you can alter, you can zoom, as you can see there. So you can zoom in and move around. And this is, I'm zoomed in, moving around right now, and this is still live. So let's go back. Okay, there's some of the features. Now, if you look down here, you see events. So if something happens, it detects somebody, you can hit events, and it will register and show you what happens. Now again, this is on the paid subscription here that I'm using. So here, motion, it detected, so I'll clip that. And now, this is me coming out to record this little clip here. And there you go. Now I can take this footage if I want to. I can hit trim. I can record it to the length to my phone. I can, again, zoom in, move around as it's playing back. I can zoom in. So I've got a lot of options here. And you can do most of this stuff with the free version, not all of it. You can use live view, you can zoom in and stuff like that. Now here's what I was talking about with the scrubber, meaning you can scrub through. See these little spots down here at the bottom? If there's any kind of motion, it will show on the scrubber here. So for example, I can go back, and even if it's like a squirrel running through here, it'll detect that. So I get a lot of animals at night. Actually, I see a lot of skunks and stuff like that. But so there, and then you can jump back and forth between fairly quickly. Whoop, pull the app back up. Now here, go back into live mode. And here I am again. Now this one here is the one that I typically will have issues with. When I have issues, it will go offline for some reason. It's the furthest away from my router, but this is just so I can watch the neighborhood and see if anybody's messing with my vehicle. But as you can see here, it's very, very, very sharp image. It's very quick to pull it up on your phone. The app is very responsive. The services available for these 4 cameras that I have hooked up. Basically, I could go for free, and if you go the free route, which is you don't pay for any cloud storage or any additional services that Zmodo, I believe that's how you pronounce it, offers, then you basically it's just live surveillance, and it will record. I believe it'll record any motion for like an 8 to 12 second clip, and allow you to view that if it detects the motion in the cloud. And other than that, though, you can't really go back and like scrub footage and to see if you missed something or if something happened out in your yard, or you can't. There's no cloud storage with like a block of 7 days or a day to go back and kind of filter through to see if you missed anything. That comes with their paid subscription, which I paid for. All 4 cameras cost me $124 a year. That's for all 4, to have 7-day cloud storage and some of their other features that come along with that paid subscription, such as one of them is they say bank level security. I'm assuming that's excellent cybersecurity. Also, it will tell you like whether it's people, whether it's a car, whether it's light. It'll kind of give you a little heads up icon, like we detect people on your front porch, for example, or, you know, a car just drove by, or, you know, something like that. It'll kind of pinpoint a little more accurately what it thinks that is happening out there. So that comes with the paid subscription. Like I said, I paid $124 for the year, and there's a couple other things that it adds, but the main feature there is the cloud storage, where it allows you to go back and scrub through the footage, meaning, you know, go watch the footage and kind of on the timeline here, go back and forth. And it does leave you little yellow spots on the timeline, as you can see here, to see if there was any event or if it picked up any motion, because it doesn't always technically notify you of all this motion. So to me, paying that subscription fee and having that ability to scrub through was good. Now, as far as the connectivity, like I said, 3 of the 4 cameras have stayed connected very well, perfectly actually. They haven't disconnected at all. The one that I hooked up above the driveway, and I hooked it up, and then I realized I didn't run the procedure to link it to the Wi-Fi. After I hooked it up, I tried to link it to the Wi-Fi. I was having all sorts of issues. I had to actually take it off my house, go back in closer to the router, hook it up, and you know, plug it in, run the test where you hold it, you know, the certain distance away, connect it to the Wi-Fi, take it back out, hook it up, and then it worked. And it worked for a while, and every once in a while now, when I go to look at it, it will show as offline on the app. And you know, setting up the app was very easy. You download it. Like I said, there's a video that actually walks you through. So all in all, with all 4 cameras and the annual service, I'd say, and I did actually purchase some extensions, which I showed you there in the video. I'm at right around the $230 mark. Figure about $100 for the cameras and about $124 plus some tax, so about $130 for the software and the annual subscription. So for $230, I have HD footage covering the perimeter of my house, basically, and I could set it up any way I want. There is no sound in this particular model. I can't speak to any of the other models because I haven't used them. I don't know that much about Zmodo. I know these ones, I'm very happy with the video quality that I'm getting from them, and the connectivity and the way that it's functioning, and the ease of use. All of that has been really nice, working out really well for me. And I have the app on my wife's phone as well. So, you know, it's very easy to set up. You set the passwords, and, you know, you go through the process. You set it up. It's very easy. You can put it on anybody's mobile device. You know, if you have kids or whatever, you know, you can, other mobile devices. They say it works with Alexa, Amazon Alexa, whatever. I don't particularly use Alexa whatsoever or on any devices, but if you do, it's another feature it comes with. So, you know, no problems outdoors. Limited problems with that one camera that I said. That's also just happens to be the furthest away from the router. That may be the issue. It goes offline occasionally, is all I have to do when it goes offline. Unplug it, plug it back in. It works. I could be driving at work. I'm at work, driving down the road, and I'm curious what's going on at my house. I can get on my app, hit the live view, and I could see what's going on the perimeter of my house through my cellular service instantly. It's a great feature to have for somebody who's, you know, out and about. Also, I don't know exactly how much data that uses. I'm on a Verizon Unlimited plan. I haven't researched how much data I actually use. I don't sit there and stare at all 4 screens simultaneously for very long. So I'd imagine just for a really quick glance to see what's happening around your house, to kind of, you know, a quick surveillance. I don't think that's going to use a whole lot of data, but I'm sure if you had it sitting on your dash and just running the feed, it would probably use quite a bit of data because, you know, for me personally, using 4 cameras running HD, it's probably using a good amount of data. So I'd imagine it's not light on the data if you're going to use it for long periods of time away from the house. In the house, obviously, it's connected to Wi-Fi, so you're using your Wi-Fi. But all in all, I've had it for about a month. My experience so far has been very, I believe it's reliable. I have to do a lot of things to hide the cords and put it away. I'll do that in the spring. I'm not worried about it now. But as far as the actual video quality of it, the functionality, very pleased, and I feel like the price is reasonably priced. So I'll link that in the description below. I'll link these cameras in the description below with the extension. And if you're curious, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. You know, I only review products that I purchase and that I use. I don't buy, like I said, I don't buy products just to review them. So this is the only surveillance equipment that I own. I'm not an expert on the subject. I don't know. I can't compare this to other surveillance cameras or anything around that, you know, that you put around your house. I can only talk about these ones here that I've purchased, and these are the only ones I've ever purchased. So with that being said, I'm very happy with them. So that's it. I just want to give a quick rundown of the Zmodo camera system that I installed. And like I said, it's linked below. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day.